Hey, there, did you hear that microgreens are known as a superfoods? If the first image of a superfood that comes to your mind is some expensive dry powder, we have an urgent mission here, because eating healthy isn't about giving up on freshness, taste, and enjoyment. It's about knowing where to buy or how to grow your own microgreens and how to prepare tasty food. Speaking of which, have you heard of the latest buzz about microgreens helping battle cancer, arthritis, and even bid farewell to pesky belly fat?
But before we dive in, let me introduce myself. I am Jenny. I waved goodbye to my corporate office job during COVID and dove headfirst into a microgreens obsession. Little did I know that my hobby would sprout into a thriving home business. I'm also the creator of Gone Green Microgreens channel, where my mission is clear: let's turn your hobby into something profitable. And let's be honest, if you're here, it's because you value good taste and know that eating healthy is a daily choice.
By the way, did you know that 50% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel yet? If you are part of that group, let's change that now. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join the selected group of people who understand that health knows no age. Today, get ready to embark on a journey of growing your very own microgreens at home. It's easy, budget-friendly, and a super healthy way to savor fresh greens all year round, while adding a sprinkle of joy to your gardening adventures.
Microgreens are young, edible greens that are harvested just after the first leaves have developed. Microgreens are basically many of the same leafy greens as are used for salad mixes, but are cut at a smaller stage and only harvested once. They are eaten as thin, delicate plants, the smallest possible variation on salad greens and herbs. They provide texture and colour when used as garnish, or exciting flavours when used as part of a salad mixes. Think of microgreens as a cross between a salad mix and sprouts. Sprouts belong in the province of the kitchen and are not really part of the gardener's domain. While sprouts are well known for their health benefits, they are not famous for their flavour, whereas microgreens are both healthy and a taste sensation. 10 most popular microgreens are mustard, radish, broccoli, sunflower, pea shoots, cilantro, basil, beet greens, chia, and arugula. How to grow microgreens. Microgreens are best grown in seedling trays. Use shallow trays, 1 to 2 inches deep, with drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. Repurposed plastic container or recycled styrofoam work.
Still scratching your head about which container to use? Take a peek in your fridge for those see-through plastic trays that once held your juicy meats or crunchy veggies. Give them a good scrub. Then, channel your inner handyman and drill some holes in one of the trays. No drill? No problem. Carefully poke holes with a knife. Pop the hollow tray on top of the other one, and voila! Your very own water-catching setup is good to go. Always make sure the container is food-safe and has adequate drainage.
For your grow medium, choose organic soil, potting mix. Look for an organic certification number on the bag. Cocoa peat, vermiculite, sieved compost, or worm castings. If the trays or boxes have large holes in the base that allow the soil mix to leak out, try covering the base first with a single sheet of slightly moistened kitchen paper or simply newspaper. Fill the tray with your selected potting mix 2 to 3 centimeters deep and moisten the mix. Sprinkle the seeds evenly on top of the mix and gently pat them down. I recommend to use 2 tablespoon seeds for a 5 by 7 inch area. However, this may vary depending on the quality of seeds. Mist the seeds and potting mix. You do not need to cover the seeds with potting mix. They will stay nice and clean this way. Cover the seeds with a plastic wrap or aluminium foil, preferably something dark. Place the tray in a dark, warm place.
Usually, seeds don't want to be bothered for the first 3 days. But hey, it's totally cool to sneak a quick peek. After 3 to 5 days, depending on room temperature, when most of the seeds look sprouted, remove the lid. Water daily so that the seeds stay nice and moist. Continue watering daily. You can't help but smile each morning as your cute microgreens reach out for the sunshine. It's the little things like this that will sprinkle joy into your new day. Microgreens are packed with tremendous nutrients, so much more than their full-grown counterparts. Not surprising, some people say that eating living foods adds years to your life, while eating dead pantry foods removes years from your life. When you wake up to your microgreens about 5 centimeters tall or above, waving hello from their tray, grab your scissors and snip what you need for your meal, leaving the rest to party on and grow some more. How to harvest microgreens. Microgreens are harvested when they have 2 to 3 tiny leaves. Just a snip at ground level with your trusty scissors. Bonus tip: certain microgreens, like pea shots, might just sprout again, so give them a few extra days to work their magic. Once they've done their job, toss the tray contents into the compost heap. Psst! I've got a secret garden of worms in my compost bin. These little wrigglers feast on the leftover crispy microgreens and then work their magic to transform it into nutrient-rich potting mix. Recycling at its finest.
Where to grow microgreens? You can grow them indoors on a well-lit bench or outdoors on a covered deck or in a shade house. Indoors, start them in a warm place like a kitchen. Then once they sprout, they should be moved to a window or sunny spot. Examples of how to consume microgreens. Salads. Use a mix of microgreens as a base or add them to regular salads for extra crunch and nutrition. Smoothies. Blend into smoothies for a nutrient boost. Sandwiches and wraps. Add microgreens for flavor and crunch. Garnish. Top soups, pizzas and pasta with microgreens for a fresh look and taste. Snacks. Use sunflower microgreens as a crunchy, healthy snack.
Why microgreens? Because anyone can grow them. In the great outdoors, you're lucky to snag 1 or 2 harvests yearly, depending on your location. If you fancy a year-round veggie bonanza, dive into the world of microgreens. Who needs a garden when a splash of sunlight can sprout a bounty of these nutritious delights? Even city dwellers can hop on the microgreens train. A sunny window or balcony is all you need for a mini garden. And yes, even the elderly or those with limited mobility can get in on the fun right from their kitchen. Watch in amazement as your microgreens party all night and grow like there's no tomorrow. It's a sight for sore eyes and a treat for the soul. It's not just the grown-ups who can play. Get the kids involved for some green thumb entertainment. And hey, growing microgreens isn't just a fun hobby. It's a sneaky way to boost your health with extra nutrients. Say goodbye to hefty grocery bills. Your wallet will thank you for growing your weekly greens at home. Plus, indoor microgreens are water-saving champs. Share your microgreens dreams with us in the comments, and who knows, your enthusiasm might just score you some free seeds to kickstart your green adventure. Like, subscribe, and let's get growing.
Thank you for watching my video. We'll see you next time.